like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to drop your comments below.
Guys, we are trying. Please support us.
Support us. Oh.
Welcome, guys, to SafeRoom. I remain Dovi here with my girl,
Annie.
Annie,
welcome to SafeRoom.
Annie of
Life.
Oh God. So, we missed you, and we are grateful for your support. Although it's not enough, I think every day, every recording, I'm going to keep lamenting and telling you guys how bad I feel for not getting enough support from you guys. Please help me. Help me. I'm losing weight from my head. Please.
I've already
help
lost weight,
us.
guys. I not seen that my neck is long now.
It's even showing.
It's showing.
We are losing weight. Eh? Please help us save Annie.
I'm losing weight, guys. Help us. Help us. We really need your help. I need to show you.
It's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Because you will cry more during this topic that we have today.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so don't waste it yet. Okay. It's not like we are wasting it. We are actually begging for your support, but we will save it. We will be needing to drop continuously until people make us to blow. We need to blow. Very, very
guys,
fast.
we need your participations. And for those of you who are joining for the first time,
you're welcome.
Thank you very much. You are welcome. I'm not going to sing, don't worry.
No, don't try it, please.
You are welcome. Yes, you are welcome, and God bless you.
God bless you.
Yes.
How can two pretty ladies come and sit in front of camera telling you about life and what they don't even know, and you won't support? It's okay. Power to the people. Because it's in that power that I'm also telling people today that all this complaint that I've been seeing from people who decided to discuss about it today with you all, and it's something that is very sensitive. Yeah. So it's so sensitive that I feel like couples, they have issues at home with this, and it's none other than billing. Billing distribution with between the couples. Is it like, because actually we had to run a survey on this topic. It's something that we wanted others to share with us how and what they think about it. Yeah. I spoke to Annie. I'm like, okay, when you get married in the future, are you thinking that you want to do 50-50 with your guy, or you will go ahead and do 70-30 or 100-0? You want that man that is traditional, like he wants you to be at home, rest, drink coffee. They ask somebody, how do you know that someone that you are talking to is rich? She said they drink coffee. It's actually it's a Nigerian family feud. So you want that traditional man that shows you how rich he is by letting you to drink coffee, stretch out on the couch, take you to Maldives. You are doing nothing. Your job is just to become a chalugo and be a chalugo. Or you want that man that you are going to be doing splitting. So we actually ran a survey and got different ideas, personal ideas, strictly personal, what these people think. And also, I'll be asking Annie again if she wants to become the achalugo or she wants to be the... Okay. Odogres. Yes, sir.
As in,
tell me.
Well, for me, no, there is no 50-50.
So what do you want? Which percentage works for you? 70-30, 100-0, 50-50, 20, 80. Mm-hmm. That is the 80s from you, the 20s.
Well, I'd prefer... Well, it depends. I prefer the 70-30.
Oh, okay. Because that means you still want to.
I still want to be contributing as well. I don't want to be a Pabloet now. That we just want to sit down and be buying all the expensive bags and all those things. Like, I just want my man to keep on working and bringing for me, that will be sitting there in the house and doing nothing. All my own is to squander the money. You know me now. I don't know how to. As an independent lady, that I'm sorry. Oh my God. I have learned how to fight for myself. So I don't want tomorrow like this. Somebody will go, yeah, come and be going now. Come and go to your father's house.
So which one are you not choosing? 70 or the
70 or
20?
70, I'm the 30. In the sense that I'm bringing
Only 20%. That's all you had.
Guys, sorry, but this is
Oh, don't grace.
no, look,
I was thinking that you're going as you claim to be the hard work and hardworking. So yeah. Names of girls that you have to understand that they are cheap. Annie, she's number one.
I like this one.
I like this one.
I need to put three to that. but guys,
Anyway, no, don't go right side.
no,
No, you're taking 30.
no, it's not like that. Like what I mean is 730, like 70-30, right?
Yeah.
70 for my man and then 30 for me. And reverse can be the case. I can be the 70, he can be the 30.
During cases whereby
the thing is, yeah, when he's not financially
capable.
capable for some time, shall not for the
Okay.
whole year. No, let's say
Okay, for how long are you supposed to
like maybe
work as 6 months? Is that gonna do it?
No. Something like 6 months now, you understand? Because then I take it in my head, I take it, I say, okay, that's how it's gonna work. You're not gonna work the other way around. I am very sorry. To my future husband, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Oh. But you know it now.
The thing still remains that you're generally going to hug your 30%.
I'm just going to hug it. I want to drag it to the
But
life.
that one not make your dog go rest.
No, it makes me odogres because it's not like as if odogres don't like to. I like good things. You understand me? I want to.
So are you with those people that used to say my money is my money and my husband's money is our money?
No. My money sometimes can be my money, and then
Sometimes it can be our money.
It can be my money and my money. You understand? And then.
But then you told me no. I am glad that you are confusing yourself and audience. I'm not part of it.
No, I'm confusing my enemies.
Okay, your enemies.
You guys are not supposed to know. You guys are not supposed to know.
On the serious note, I actually think personally that I am going for 100-0.
Wow, okay. At least I'm better now. I mean, I'm. Please, manager, help me adjust this case. Am I not better?
No, but the thing is that I'm going for 100-0.
Okay.
And one thing I have understood about life is that physical look doesn't add anything.
No, it doesn't.
Honesty. For people that are hanging their thread on the fact that, okay, I am pretty, I have nice body, figure, whatsoever, that's not for someone that is ready to have family. So for me, I am going to personally, my take is on the 100-0. 100 for my husband. I'm sorry. I am laughing too much because we are dealing with service because we're going to also discuss what people said,
yeah.
Their own take. Mm-hmm. So mine is 100-0 and Annie chose 70-30. I'm not going to go with that because as an natural go, I work and I know what I can boast of, via strength wise. So I work, I don't depend on anybody, but that doesn't mean that if God provides pillar, that I will not depend on that pillar. You are the pillar that holds my
Editor, got that part.
So because I don't know how to sing, I'm not going to disgrace myself. But why I'm choosing this percentage is because naturally I'm the supportive lady. I'm not going to let my man to die because he's trying to carry the whole the whole load. No. Yeah. But I prefer this percentage because my man always has to understand that it is his stake. You are the provider. Should be all the men are now clamoring on the fact that I'm the provider, I am the submit to me, I am this, I am that. You get it? Mm-hmm. So conduit wiring. I didn't mean that, but either way, it's like you are the provider, so I am leaving this responsibility for you. But behind the scene, I remain the foundation. I am not going to let my pillar to fall. So I will keep being the supportive lady. I will keep making sure that the family doesn't run dry. So even I will be supporting from underground. So whether my husband has or not, family is flowing. You know, I am running those Chinese kind of training system.
Can you
See
see
how
how
I to me son?
I don't know what she said. That does not have subtitle.
So like this is my own take. I don't care what anybody has to say. This is personal decision.
Yeah.
And if God grants me this, amazing, you know. But I am not going to. I don't believe in that. Say where you're going to tell your man is going to die because he's trying to run the errands of
But
the
for
family.
me, like in as much as I said 70-30, but there's no percentage.
No, there's no
There's
percentage
no
to it. But
percentage.
you know, there's something that even when you are going into marriage, there are boundaries.
Yes.
You have things in your head that you can take and things that you cannot take.
Yes,
Guys,
true.
before you even step, when you are in relationship with someone, you know that okay, this works as a red flag for me.
Yeah.
I cannot do 50-50 with
No,
any man.
no.
This is me, and I'm being open about it. I don't want a man that will tell me, babe, okay, because I want it 50-50, you take care of the feeding and the electricity, I take care of the rent and the children's school fees. No.
No.
I don't
No, you
want
can't even
it.
state. No, you can't
I
even
don't
state
want
what
it.
you're going to do.
You know,
Even if I thought it's
I will
70-30,
support you
guys.
pay. All I know is
Even
that
though
my
it's
husband, whether we are at home or not, home will be running.
yes, true.
Whether you are there or not,
Do you
fees will
understand?
be
Will be paid. Do you understand?
But you
Yes.
see, when I will become your girl, I will become a teddy bear. I will be very useless when my man is there. I will just be just to change the bulb. I'll be looking at you like this. But now that I'm saying, you see me climb up, I will climb. Do it, but I become actually. You know, I want to be in this my soft era. Doesn't mean that I'm going to let my man to die on my behalf. But so that's just it. I'm not going to collect your role and be no. No. So I'm not going to accept 50-50. I'm not speaking for others. That's why, guys, we ran this survey. People have their own understanding, and there are people, even from this survey, there are people that didn't support 100-0. So we surveyed few people, and I let Annie to ask some people that she saw from the streets and people that are friends, and also I did the same. So we are going to read the surveys to you very quickly and discuss them. Okay, so we are going to start with Annie, guys.
Okay, so this was based on a phone conversation with me and a lady, because what I like to do, I prefer to do it like in terms of a married lady and a single lady, and a married man and a single man, because these are the people that I know that I can get their opinions. And these single people, they're actually in relationship, guys. So I'm going to start with the married lady. It was based on the phone, and I kind of like jotted some things down. So she wasn't on any side. She was just like, it's not necessary, and she gave me reasons that I was like, okay, like, it actually makes sense. She was more of like, some of these cases, like in terms of the 50-50, 70-30, and the rest, blah blah blah, that it's what is the kind of marriage you entered. You know what I mean by kind of marriage? It means like, maybe for example, you married by default. Meaning that maybe she got pregnant for you, and then you have no choice than to marry her, or maybe you guys just got married out of pity, or you guys got married out of love, or there's still some kind of boundaries, those kind of things. So she gave me an instance of our neighbors then, and then some of her friends and everything. And she was like, okay, like our neighbors, that the man and the woman, they just do things equally. That they don't do like, okay, because it is me, I'm paying the children's school fees, so you have to pay next time, you have to do it. That sometimes self, that they even look at the man as a, this, how do they call it, like in English, I don't know, it's in pidgin, like human rapper, weakling, like something like that. That they look at him like somebody that, like, so you're washing your wife's pants, you're cooking for this, you're doing, because I feel it's vice versa.
Men are babies. You treat them right the same way that women are babies. You treat them right to get what you do.
Exactly. And person also made reference to a lady and her husband. She said that I think they didn't marry out of love. They actually married out of because she gave birth to the first girl outside. Did you understand? And then he had to just get married to her. It's not like he really loved her and everything. And do you know that they actually split everything? Like in terms of the school fees, sometimes we bring 25. Let's say the school fees is like 50,000, and then the lady will be like, the girl will be like, "Oh, daddy, this is what they said they were going to pay, like 50,000." So what he does is that he brings us maybe 25. He gives her to come to mother, and
And that works for them.
yeah, that actually works for them sometimes. But I don't feel like you should do that. Like I'm giving half, you are going to take it. It's for me. Maybe people are saying that okay because they understand each other, or maybe because this and that. But it affects the
Because
family.
for me, it doesn't work for everybody. Whatever that works for you in your home, that's fine. That's why we are discussing people's
Yeah,
take.
exactly. So, well, we talked about a whole lot of things. About even at some points too. The person made reference again to another husband and wife that
Then this person is not telling you about them. Do you have the person that discussed what their take is and why?
Yeah, I have a lot of people that discuss,
Okay.
but this person actually,
Yeah.
she didn't want to be on like,
But
her
that's what we
own this
want.
thing. Okay, I'm gonna give you someone else.
You want people that are like the way you said 70, it is your take. You're sharing it for people to see, okay, this is the reason.
Okay, so so this lady, she said that she does not prefer, she does not want any of them. She doesn't want 100 or anything. That she just prefers that everybody should be equal, like both she and her husband should be equal. That was just what she said, right? And
nothing like 50-50.
no, she doesn't want that. She says she doesn't care about that. That was why she made those references. So she was like, for her, actually, she gave me her own take, but she was actually giving me more ideas and throwing lights. Yeah, but she was like of the opinion that there should not be any 50-50, 100, whatever, 70-30 in it because it makes you to be out of line. That's just it. So I ran a survey on someone else, and this is what she said, guys.
Tell us their names and.
Well, they don't want their names to be called.
Okay.
Yes, so that's the reason why I will not give their names. So this was what she chose 70-30 actually. So now she said,
Your supporter.
when I think about the family and partnership I want, I see us with the 70-30 financial setup. Now, she went as far as saying, where my partner contributes 70% financially and I contribute 30%. It is not about who earns more because honestly, life can change and we do not know what the future holds. She said it's about creating a balance that feels right for us. Partnership I believe partnership as a two-way team. Traditionally, many see the man as the financial provider and the woman as the nurturer, taking care of the home, the kids, and emotional support. In this sense, 70-30 split reflects this kind of balance. My partner takes more financially while I contribute in ways that aren't always measured with money, but just as valuable. And she said, like managing the household, nurturing our family, and being emotionally present. If these roles were reserved, I would want the same respect and support. Whether that means me providing more financially or my partner stepping into the nurturing role.
Does that mean that men cannot also do this role, assume this role when she's not around, like the partner?
No, she said it's like
It can go
go by. Yeah, I'm not done
Yeah,
actually.
okay.
So she said, my partner stepping into the nurturing role to me is not about dependence or power, but about honoring the different ways we both contribute, depending on our strength and circumstances. This is a setup about mutual respect, care, and understanding, building a partnership where we both bring our best in whatever form that takes to create a loving and a balanced family life.
Okay, can you share a man's take?
Okay, so for a man, okay, so this from a married man.
Good.
He said, I think 70-30 should be okay for working class couples.
Okay, both.
Yeah. So he said the man 70, while the wife 30. But in this situation whereby the wife is not working, the husband should carry it 100%.
Okay.
And vice
Understand.
versa.
Oh,
Yeah. But in my own marriage, practically, a practical experience, even me cannot fathom the percentage of expenses because we apply maturity in our dealings at all times.
okay. Good. Good.
You have
So,
anything to say
because no,
about it?
like it makes sense. It makes sense. It's on take because why people this age, why they tend to attach things in their head. That doesn't mean that you must. But there are people that you are going to meet as your partners, and you have to discuss this. You have to ask them what are your takes on the family billings. How do you think that you want to run your home when it comes to expenses? And then some people will be like, okay, they will tell you, oh, for me, I don't care. I don't care what you bring to the house. I just want you to take care of the children, take care of the home. And there are guys that be like, I've met someone that I asked, and then I'm like, what's your take? He said that if I'm paying the house rent, then you are paying school fees. I'm telling you the plain truth. We are not dating. God will not allow me to date such. Well, we were not dating. We were just friends. Like he said, I'm like, good luck. It's not like I'm rooting for
I
you,
stand
bro.
with you.
Good luck. So, guys, let's share mine.
Oh,
So,
okay. I actually had the last one.
do please.
All right.
Do
So this
it.
person said,
All in all, maturity.
yeah,
Yeah.
actually. So this other person said the idea that couples or families should be based on a sharing ratio of 50-50, 100, 0, 70, 30 is not ideal in my own opinion. I believe a family or a couple should be a unit and not two independent people. Sometimes one person is providing 100% in 1 month and maybe could only I think I provide 60 the other month, probably due to one thing or the other. Does that mean that the family will suffer? So that was a question that he put to me, and he was like, even though couples has their own unique relationship dynamics, I feel a relationship with a sharing ratio is a transactional relationship and not led with love.
How is it transactional? Is it not people now that ask the women or the men, most men now ask ladies, what do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Is it not being transactional? You're asking a woman that is going to birth a human, what does she bring to the table? It's transactional. I don't know what they see or define as being transactional, but that's
So like every transaction, it is only bound to head to conflict, and eventually the transactional relationship ends one day.
okay. I just said what I know. Yeah, because you can see he's mentioning is being transactional. Is not the person that came out to ask that question, table or not. Because I support the second person that said that it's all about maturity.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We understand that when you are with your partner, for the men, most times they are taking care of the financial roles, the women take care of home and the kids. But that doesn't mean that you can't switch. That doesn't mean that both of you cannot put hand in this together. Because it's also overwhelming. I know in some Western world that stay home wives is a job, it's a full-time job. They pay them to be a stay-home wife. It's not easy to take care of children. I watch some reels where women are chasing after the toddlers because they have speed. It's a full-time job. So for I don't know what he was talking about being transactional, but I'm out. So, guys, I'm going to share from my people, the few people that I will be sharing maybe 4 or 3 people because of time. And also, this person, this is from a girl. Her name, I will just be using initials D. So, it really depends. I asked, what's your take on the billing thing? And she said, it really depends on the couple. But personally, I think 50-50 is ideal for me when both partners are 50-50 is ideal when both partners are equally capable. For me, what works is 70-30. I think it's something that I can handle. However, balancing matters. So does communication and understanding. So I'm actually summarizing the whole thing. So, but generally, she came again and said, okay, I am going to change my thoughts. I'll be choosing 50-50. Yes, she's confused. I said, okay.
This one you confused, come back.
So I asked why. So why is a girl, single girl? She said, without thinking, I will be choosing 70-30. I said, why? It's like a lot of people are going for this 70-30. But then, okay, let's hear her reason. So in marriage, I prefer this approach when it comes to finances. It's not about placing an obligation on myself, but rather about being supportive. If my husband ever experiences a financial setback, I want to be in a position where I can step in, at the very least, to cover utilities or essentials. I am someone who values partnership and is willing to support my man when needed. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. But yeah. Then this is from a single pastor guy. I will be addressing his initial as E. So he said, on my side, he actually added Bible verses. You all are not ready for this. On my side, I will go with 70 for men and 30 for ladies. First reason, a woman, she is a helper for a man. Genesis 2:20 to 22. But for Adam, there was not found an helpmate for him. A helper can't do equally, but she will do part of it, which is the 30%. And like I said, I as the leader will do 70%. Second reason, the Bible direct men to love and woman to respect. Ephesians 5:25 NIV version. Husbands, love your wife just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her. You cannot do 50-50 with the person you really love. And 100-0, you are killing her mind and brain. Thinking that her capacity can carry it. Rather, a man will do 70 and his helpmate will do 30. That's my take. Okay. So he is a pastor and he tried to prove it to us from the Bible version that it is only ideal for a man to carry most of the load. Yeah, that the woman's capacity cannot take up to a man's capacity. So he supported the topic with verses that you can go ahead and find. So I'm not going to read the rest. Probably if we continue this episode according to your feedback, you're going to hear more. We'll be going to the streets to interview some people to hear directly from them, and then we'll share it with you. But until then, I think this is enough. You can share with us your comments.
Exactly, because we would have loved to explain all of them and deliberate on what they told us, but with this now, we've put it to the table for you guys, so we want you to tell us what you think. Kick out from the ones we've read and talk about it.
You can tell us if it works for you or nah, but judge with the recent happenings, what is going on now. Yeah, nobody wants to be real. In fact, love is out of the picture. Yeah. So that's being ideal. But all in all, we can't take a long time because we are just starting. We have to put a time limit to our post. Yeah. So until then, thank you for your time. Bye.
Don't you like that video?
You too? You don't like it?
You don't want to subscribe?
You want us to go to village?
Let us not go to village, oh.
You are gonna suffer.
Exactly.
If you go ham.
Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to drop your comments below.
Guys, we are trying. Please support us.
Support us. Oh.
Go to SafeRoom at SafeRoom 2024 on YouTube, and you are going to find all our videos. Interesting ones from toxic relationship to when you have to carry your bag and run away, to when your family is pressuring you to provide, whether you do not have or whether you have. Please support us.
Support us. Okay. Bye.
Bye.